Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's advent calendar unboxing is the Bobbi Brown advent calendar for 2022. This was on sale for £135 and is worth £202, so not a super value. I picked this up on sale, hence why the video is going up so late, and I paid £94.50 for it. So in the video we're going to unbox the whole calendar, talk about what it is, what it does, try out lots of products. I've got a full face of Bobbi Brown on right now, well, in so much as is covered in here. I'm also going to cover the Sparkle gift set. So this was a gift with purchase included when you spend £65 and use the code SPARKLE. At last check, this offer was still on, even though it wasn't advertised on the website. It isn't usually valid on sale products as far as I know, but I got it with the calendar, so it may work, it may not. They do change their offers quite a lot, but we will unbox this little set as well once we've done the calendar, so stick around for that if it interests you. So I looked at the Bobbi Brown advent calendar last year in 2021 and ultimately decided not to buy it. Unfortunately with this calendar, the value isn't that great, and a lot of the items in here are like sample sizes, which when you see this set that they gave away for free, you kind of think it actually devalues the calendar, because you can get a lot of these items sometimes free when you buy other items. So that's just like a heads up and my thought process on this. So it is quite a nicely done calendar. So this is like a metallic gold. I don't think you could recycle it because it's kind of too metallic-y. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. Again, all metallic-y. The drawers and things are really quite thin. So the calendar itself feels quite substantial, but when you start taking out the items within, the actual drawers seem quite thin, and you'll see what I mean as we go through. So we're obviously going to start off up here with day one. So the actual box is a really kind of thin cardboard. It doesn't look like it would kind of hold up too much. Just an aside, but I know you guys like to reuse calendars sometimes, so it's worth thinking about. So the first item in here is a full-size eyeshadow, and it's one of their Luxe eyeshadows. Now I've had one of these before because they're quite expensive. Really nice packaging though. So it's got a little push button there, and you lift it up, it's got a little mirror in the lid, and this is the eyeshadow within. So this is the Luxe eyeshadow in Moonstone. It's a pale pink gold high sparkle shadow, and it retails at £29. I don't actually have this on right now, but I will do a swatch for you. It is literally all sparkle, you can see right there. Very festive for this time of year. A lot of the items shown in this video have actually gone on sale on the Bobbi Brown website, so I will link them underneath if you are interested in picking any of the items up. As usual, the links under the video are affiliated links. That means if you make a purchase, it doesn't cost you any extra, but I may get a small commission for referring you, which helps me to keep making videos, supports the channel, and I really appreciate it. Day number 2. So we've got a little bit of skincare and things in here as well. So this is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, and it's 7ml. This is actually travel size. It retails at £8. It's described as a moisturiser and primer in one, and I would definitely describe it as that. It's got quite a kind of bouncy formulation to it, and I put this on today in lieu of my usual kind of moisturiser and primer, and it feels really nice on the skin, and it just adds that little bit of radiance. I've put the smallest amount there on my hand. The way it just kind of catches the light, makes everything look a little bit glowier, helps your makeup stay on. It smells really nice. It's got a nice kind of fresh citrus scent to it. So that's our day number 2. And that's the Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Day number 3, and today we have got a teeny tiny lip gloss. This is the Mini Crushed Oil Infused Gloss in Slow Jam. It's a 2ml sample. It's worth £7.33 based on the price per ml, and it's described as a neutral creamy plum. It's a third of a full size. A full size would be like 6ml. Insert the video of me applying this current lip. So I actually quite like this. It feels really nice on the lips. It's got the gloss, but it's not sticky. I think it's a really nice colour. It's definitely the sort of colour I would reach for. So I'm actually happy to have this. Yes, I wish it was a lot bigger because it's so small, but I will enjoy it all the same. Day number 4, and I have to say, these products are tiny but so cute. So even on the miniatures, they've kind of followed through on the branding. Just super teeny tiny. This is the Bobbi Brown Extra Repair Eye Cream Intense. It's a 3ml sample size. This is actually really thick. I applied it under my eyes this morning, and actually I was quite pleasantly surprised. It seems to add like an instant bit of radiance to it. So when you apply it, it just catches the light and just reflects it just a little bit. If you can just see there where I've applied it. and actually I quite liked it, and my concealer went on it like a dream. Like there was no, you know, sometimes when you have a concealer and you put it on under your eyes and it starts to sink into the lines a little bit and you're having to kind of brush it out. With this, it just seemed to sort of sit on top of it perfectly, and the cream just seemed to almost fill in the fine lines. So I may have found like a new amazing eye cream. I was really impressed. My first impression of this was very good. So even though it is a 3ml sample size, it's worth £10.40 in this size, and actually I needed such a small amount. A little does go a long way, so it probably will last quite a while. It's described as a revitalising under eye treatment. A full size would be a 15ml size, so you know, compared to a full size, it's a fifth of a full size. It's pretty tiny, but like I said, I am actually quite impressed. Day number 5, and today we have got one of the extra lip tints in a full size. I've got lots of these in lots of different colours. These are my favourite like tinted lip balms. I can't remember if I did a video on these. If not, I will need to do one because these are spectacular. So I'll take off the lip I'm currently wearing and we will apply this one. So like I said, it's a full size extra lip tint in Bare Raspberry. I always feel like these lip balms are in just such luxe packaging. It's all done in like metal. You get quite a lot of product in here. It's really moisturising, yet it adds that nice pop of colour. You can see I've just got it out of my bottom lip. So I like how these are really wearable, whichever of the shades you get. I mean, I think everyone would get the same one in the calendar, but any of these that I've tried, they're just such a kind of forgiving lip balm. You could apply them without like a mirror or anything, because you're not going to make the same mistake as you would with a lipstick and kind of get it around your lip line and stuff. The moisturising, they last quite a while. Yes, you need to obviously top up after food and drink, but they don't really transfer either. So these are one of my favourite Bobbi Brown products, especially for the winter when I just feel like I need to be as kind to my lips as I can, and if I wear like a dry and matte lipstick, it's just not a pleasant experience. So this is £29.50 in the full size, which is 2.3 grams. Day number 6, this is another full size. It is their Smokey Eye Mascara, probably one of their most well-known products. It's a really, really good mascara. And this full size is worth £27.50. I've used this for many, many years. I find it's a nice black. It kind of lengthens the lashes and thickens them, doesn't like transfer to my eyelids, doesn't really flake or anything. It's just a really good staple mascara. Day number 7, another skincare item, and this is the Soothing Cleansing Oil. It's got jasmine flower, white water lily and goji berry extract. It's a 15ml half a fluid ounce, so again just a sample size. This is worth £3.75, and this for me is where they could have gone with a bit of a bigger one. Just give us a travel size or something and it would have just felt kind of so much more than just a sample that we frequently get free with like gift with purchases and stuff from them. But yeah, it's a real nice product though. I'm going to show you how it works. I will use it to take off that little bit of eyeshadow on the back of my hand. It tells you to apply to dry skin and remove with lukewarm water, not cold, which is an interesting one because when I first used this product, I used cold water and was like, this just doesn't like do anything. It doesn't take makeup off. It's a pain. And then I realised it's because I wasn't using the lukewarm water. A full size would be 100ml, so like I said, this is tiny. It's worth £3.75 in that size. So it is just an oil kind of texture and it just kind of picks it all up. And then you get your lukewarm water and it takes it all off, but it does leave your skin feeling kind of nice and soft. I personally wouldn't use it on my eyes. I mean, I think you could, but I've got really sensitive eyes, so I'm a little bit wary of it. But it is a nice one to use. It's got a nice scent to it and it's a pleasant experience. Just make sure you use the lukewarm water and not the cold for the best experience. Day number 8, and this is a super cute product I've been wanting to use for ages. It's the highlighting powder in Pink Glow. Now this is a travel size and you can actually buy it in this size. Very fingerprinty. Once I pick something up, it just gets covered in fingerprints. It's got a mirror in the lid and this is what the product looks like. So I've got this on right now. I've got a little bit there on top of my lips, a little bit there on my cheekbones, a little bit under my brows and on the inner corners of my eyes. But this is just gorgeous. It's so like soft and buttery when you touch it. It's got a nice kind of bit of colour payoff and sparkle payoff, and I think this is absolutely gorgeous. So this retails at £21. It's 4 grams and it's an ultra reflective rosy illuminator. Now this has gone on sale in the travel size on the website. Like I said, I'll link it all underneath if you are interested. I would definitely recommend this one. Day number 9, we're back to teeny tiny skincare. Looks just like the eye cream, but it's not the eye cream because that would be like a duplicate. This is the Repair Moisture Cream Intense 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce. It's a super thick moisturiser, definitely something that would be better with kind of dry skin rather than oily combo like I've got, but I have used it before when I've really been struggling with like dry, like sensitive, like eczema type patches, and it does work really well. So like I said, it is only a sample size. This is worth £7.20 based on the price per mil, with a full size being 50ml. And this is a replenishing face cream with vitamin C, and like I said, that's a 5ml size. Day number 10, and another lip product for us to try out. Doesn't want to come out, there we go. So this is the Crushed Lip Colour in Ruby. So this is a travel size. You can actually buy it in this size. It's 2.25 grams and it retails at £16, a mid-tone ruby red. So this one is more like a blotted lipstick. That's the look they're going for. So it's like you've applied a full-on lip and then you've blotted it down. I'll let you see what you think. So it's a drier application than the lip balm. So I've gone in and obviously put quite a few layers on, but if you wanted it to be more of a muted red, not quite as bold as this, you could just apply the one layer and it obviously wouldn't show up quite as much. So if I just do one swatch there, you'll see it's much kind of lighter when you don't go as heavy-handed as I did, but I like a good red, so you know, this is what I do. But this is in the shade Ruby. Obviously they do other shades, but that's the shade they've included with the calendar. So I do like these, but I don't like them as much as the lip balms, just because they're a little bit drier. They don't feel dry on the lips, but they're harder to apply, just that little bit compared to lip balms, not quite as creamy. But they do last quite a long time, and they are still more forgiving than your average lipstick. Day number 11, and this is a face brush. So we get a mini full coverage face brush. I actually have a full size of this and I really recommend this. So it's got such a lovely kind of dome shape to it. It's really quite dense. So they suggest this is really good for things like applying your foundation. I love it for just applying the powder. It just seems to like blot it out and just spread it out, and it's one of my favourite brushes to use. I really like this a lot. Can't really tell you exactly what this is worth because they don't sell this on its own. They only sell it in like a full size or in a set with other brushes. I'm going to say, assuming that the price is correct on what they said this box is worth, it should be worth around the £15 mark. It's described, like I said, as an ultra soft foundation brush. The full size version that I've got here is £36, and we get the slightly smaller version of it in the calendar, but a really impressive brush. One of my faves. Day number 12, the final day in our 12-day calendar, and one of my favourite eyeshadow sticks. It's what I've got on my eyes right now. This is a long wear cream shadow stick. It's a full size and it's in the shade Smoky Topaz, 1.6 gram. So I already have this, and it's one of those you just twist it up to use. So you can definitely build it up like this and have a really kind of standout look. I've gone for a simple day wash just so it's a bit more subtle for daytime, but you can do whatever you want with this. But these are so creamy. I love them because you can just literally crayon them on and then just like buff them out with your fingers. You can obviously use a brush if that's what you want to do, but if you're traveling, if you're on the go, they're just really good for that. They're especially good if you're at work and you're going on a night out and you want to like up your eye look. They're really handy for stuff like that because you don't need to carry brushes. You can literally just do it with your finger. They last a long time, they don't crease. They also work well as an eyeshadow base if you've got like a lighter colour version of it, and they're just brilliant. So this is called a pewter with purple undertones, and these retail at £27. Like I said, everything's on offer right now anyway. So a couple more comments on the calendar and then we will unbox the little gift with purchase goodie bag and see what's in there. So I do like the design of the calendar. I think it looks visually really nice. I like the fact it's got little tabs on to help you pull out the drawers. I think they could have just made this a million times better by just giving you slightly larger sizes, especially like I said, because they are a company that does so many offers and gives away so many of these sample size products. Putting in the calendar just doesn't really work for me. But I do love Bobbi Brown. I think they're worth the money, hence why I got the calendar. I'm glad I got it. I just think the price is high for what they're including. They either need to lower that price or they need to think about including some more full sizes for me. It came with this card as well that says 12-day Advent Calendar 2022, and it lists information about the products. However, the products are not all the same. Some of them are. It does have a little discrepancy. It mentions the Extra Illuminating Moisture Balm in Bare Glow, which is a radiance boosting moisturiser, mini 5ml. I haven't got that. I obviously got something else instead. I can't remember what it was now, but I don't know if that's been switched out or if that was just like an error when they listed it. I don't know, but anyway, it is what it is. So let's jump into the gift with purchase. So the gift with purchase was available when you spent £65 or more and use the code SPARKLE. So this is what the bag looks like. It is just a cloth bag in black, and on one side it has got these like little printed letters that have been kind of stuck on. And, oh, pull it off there. The zip says Bobbi Brown. These are nice little handbag bags, you know, if you carry some like little bits of makeup and stuff or skincare, these are really nice touches. So in here we got the Smokey Eye Mascara. So this is the mini version of the full size we got in the calendar. It's a 3ml or 0.1 fluid ounce. Like I said, really nice mascara. We also got the Luxe lipstick in the shade Cranberry, which I haven't tried before. I've tried the Luxe lipsticks before. Ooh, not in this packaging. Look at this packaging. This is really nice, especially considering it is a kind of sample size. It may be available in travel size. I will link it underneath if it is. Well, that's really nice. It feels a bit more luxe than I was expecting. So it's a 2.3 gram. So that is a really creamy and kind of buttery feeling lipstick. I like that. We've then got a couple of skincare items. We've got the Repair Eye Cream Intense from the Extra range. So again, that's the one we've just seen in the calendar, and this is what I mean. You're including it in the calendar, but it's also in my little goodie bag that I got when I bought some other stuff. So it just makes it seem not as exciting. Although I am happy to have it because, like I said, that eye cream is brilliant. I use a lot of eye creams, and this is one that I used today and thought, this one is like a contender for a new fave. Just like from that first use, I can usually tell. Then we also got the Repair Moisture Cream Intense from the Extra range, also was in the calendar. So again, I spent £65 and I got the eye cream and the mini eye cream, the mini moisturiser, that gorgeous lipstick, the mini mascara, and I got the cute little bag as well. So it just kind of, obviously an extra value for me. I bought the calendar and I got that free, but it makes the calendar seem less worth it on its own, if you see what I mean. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, links and everything will be underneath the video. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.